Hello everyone, welcome to the JAWA podcast. This is season 6, episode 3.
Let's not look at the name and guess who Iron Skull is. Oops.
Hey! God damn it! That's not cool, man.
Yes, today
Is a day that we live in infamy.
We are joined by Master Chief.
Yes.
Yep, we finally know the identity of him after all. It's always been Iron Skull.
I am John 117. It's funny though, because my middle name is actually John, so it works.
So he has been hiding something, huh?
Yes, he's
What
been
else
hiding,
do we not know
been
about
hiding
him?
the fact he's been a game celebrity, video game celebrity this entire time.
Anyway.
Yes, welcome to the JAWA podcast. Today, I'm with Iron Skull and Jas. Say hello, everyone.
Hello.
Morning.
And we have some things to go over today, JAWA-wise, but we also have some, random things to talk about as well. Of course, trying to change the new thing of stop talking about random things before the episode starts, but we are so guilty of it this time.
Oh, yes.
There's no getting out of it. I mean,
Well,
it's a way to start. I mean,
the problem is we get ourselves warmed up, and then we say most of the best things we're ever going to say during the warming up process. And then everybody has to deal with the sloppy leftovers.
yeah, and usually the jokes. The jokes.
Who's ready
Jokes
for
come
some
back
sloppy
later, I mean, think
seconds?
about it. I already know what this
I didn't
episode
want
is
to
gonna
say
be
it, but I had to.
I know what this episode is going to be called.
Sloppy seconds.
I'm not even going to bother with metal taters anymore. Frickins. Here's your episode.
Actually, I have to ask, how did we get onto the subject of potatoes during that episode?
I know, right?
I didn't listen back to it entirely, but when I was doing the thumbnail for it, I'm like, wait a minute, how the hell did we get from your metal being removed to talk about potatoes?
I'll be right back.
No. It was. I know how it went. When at first, I was like, we were talking about is Java like communist, with voting and everything. What's it called? What kind of leadership? Kind of.
Oh, we were joking about it being like
democracy. Got it.
No,
I lost words.
Then
I was like, no,
was it democracy or was it dictatorship we were joking about?
Yeah, we were talking about. Then I said,
that's what it was.
Was us joking about dictatorship or something? Like
Yes,
communism?
that's what it was.
So I kept the tater, and I thought like, hey,
Metal
if I
tater.
add tater to a word, it's funny as fuck. So later on, when I was ranting on again about my metal, I was like, metal! Tater! I tried, hey, let's use the joke again, and it totally backfired, but we had a good title for the freaking episode, so
True.
that's how we got it. There was no potato. There never
Yeah, I was wondering, why is it called tater?
there was no potato.
It's like tater. I'm like,
It was just tater.
Didn't
being
you
added.
use like an image of a potato for it too?
yeah, I used the texture for it for the tater
I don't know
part.
where he got a potato from. I don't know.
I don't know. That's why I forgot why it was called that. That's why I just thought I put a potato texture over the text part.
Oh yeah.
Quite ironically, was not needed because there was.
Which means that everybody knows. Sometimes I forget what episodes are all about, and I personally do not like listening back, to it all.
Oh.
If you want to go through all of them right now, it's fun.
Oh God.
I actually
There's 6 seasons.
Might take a while.
5.
I think we watched like 10 minutes of one with, I think it was Starkiller's last episode with us, and I was laughing the entire time, like, oh my, you laugh during the moment, then you go back and you're like, oh my god, this is just as funny as it was when it was recorded.
Like the 100 miles an hour thing.
Mm.
That was awesome.
What was that again?
We were talking about, what was it? You being in San Francisco, Diab, I think it was.
And going to Sacramento or something.
Yeah.
You said it was about 100, it was about like
100 miles away from where I live, and he just like, or Diab. Diab is, God damn it.
He was.
there.
Well, yeah, he just pretty much was 100 miles away from his house probably on that day.
I wasn't.
Going to that birthday party.
But then,
100 miles, dude. That's almost leaving our country. Come on, Netherlands is not that big.
Really, it's not 100.
but then Diab's like, yeah, that's about an hour away. I'm like, yeah, if you're going 100 miles an hour.
And did I just stop talking in that moment or something? Or was it something else you said? I just
Yes.
Lost track of everything. Good.
And the aggressive pedestrians. That was pretty funny.
recap episode, which is episode 3. Recap our entire past episodes. Reminiscent of the past.
Yes.
That was only a few weeks ago.
Recap.
Sloppy seconds.
Oh, God. Jesus.
That's what they have to put up with us now.
Oh, man.
People are already going.
I think we already need to
They're playing
apologize.
games now. They're not paying attention anymore. They've
And
drifted off playing
maybe
games.
maybe to get out of the sloppy seconds mindset, we need to go talk about something JAWA.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Java! Oh! They're in
Wow.
It sounded more like you say, "What? Why do we have to talk about that?"
I know.
Well, let's go
At least
over.
I'm here now. I mean,
Yeah. No.
sorry.
Interesting thing is, though, Nightwing said he liked the 2-man episodes. Like, he actually liked the flow, I guess. How it went.
Really? Oh.
Dick!
No.
That's right. Just
Well,
wasn't there.
well, it makes me want to
That's the
try.
first one this year.
It makes me want to try to get Jazzy on and just meet him go back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, I can get Jazzy on because.
Just suddenly say he doesn't like me. I mean, rude.
No. You can blame Nightwing for saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am. Nightwing, you're listening to this. You're a dick.
He probably will before everyone else gets to watch this.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I have some choice words for you on the forums.
Well, this is probably going to get cut out then, but at least he can hear it now. So, got my shot in.
Anyway,
Right.
this was
Sorry, Nightwing.
today
Oh, you're
is.
Kicked
No
out.
lie.
He probably does not forgive you. He probably will be gone.
This is probably, ladies and gentlemen, this is probably my last episode as a member of anything.
Banned for life.
It's been fun. Except for the fact that I still don't have my medal. Oh,
Go back to JAWA videos where you belong.
that's
They're dead.
Thank you very much. You go back to a graveyard. Thank you.
What?
That's where you're sending me. Now, I'm really bummed out about it, but if you think
Yeah.
about it, I try to get people enthusiastic and all for like Halloween. Like, come on, let's do something fun. Let's
Well-
all gather and let's record. And
Well, I
And I had
guess
to
I guess this be the moment we nag on the people because me and Nightwing wanted to do webisodes and we had an idea where people contribute. Nobody contributed at all. Like we had ideas where people should contribute to help us do it. Nobody did it, and that's why it's like Nightwing said, especially when people want new things, especially from the podcast, and we ask them to help. They and like they want something new, and we're like, we need your help. Then they're like, oh, we don't want help. And it's like, what's the point of saying you want something new if you're not going to help us make something new? Why does it have to be on us all the time?
remember my
no.
idea?
It's so
Yeah, that was
frustrating.
At the end of the podcast, remember that? Shots of the month or something? I have yet to receive a single idea, a single file
But-
of anything.
But that's why
Oh.
that's why I decided, you know what, we'll just stick with podcast episodes because it's just something
Yeah.
all of us can just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of gave up waiting for it.
Because
I mean, like I said, same with Halloween. That one day I decided, well, let's check out when there was actually people, and I was like, okay, let's check out. Let's see if they're motivated. What map are we going to be on? This map. I don't have it. No, me neither. I can get it for you if you want. Don't bother.
because
And
Oh man.
Christmas was mostly my own fault because I was barely there. But
well, yeah, I remember I
whole
used
thing
to
has been
help you with your
scrapped,
Christmas
so-
videos.
I'll just randomly film stuff. I've got a lot of filler material lying around, and who knows, maybe one movie a year is possible, although I'm still 5 movies behind on that. I've been lazy.
But yeah, one of the webisode ideas me and Nightwing had was we gather a panel of just certain people, and then we have people submit questions that they just want to ask to these people. Like no holds bar. You're free to ask anything, either to one person, to anybody. But the thing though is, I would be the moderator to filter out which ones not to ask. If it goes too far, I'm definitely keeping that out. But if you want something crazy, I would ask that question to the people, on the panel. But nobody submitted questions or anything, So we basically it was actually it sounded like a very good idea, but we ended up just scrapping that idea because nobody was sending anything in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe for now we're gonna be the solid crew of this thing. If you have questions for us, feel free. Bloody. Not gonna happen.
Feel free to just submit it in its release topic. We'll just answer it in the next episode, which you'll probably see in like at least a month at max. So if you ask a question,
2016. It's a new year. Find some new motivation. Let's do this.
And they're like, find some new material.
Give us.
Find some new
material. In a funny.
Well, let me just bring out the joke book, and I'll find some more comedy material for everybody.
Oh, if we have to resort to jokes.
Some cheap knock jokes.
It's like this whole thing is a joke already.
12 minutes in is already a joke. I'm still trying to get into the JAWA thing I was trying to bring up. Somehow we went to all of this.
Problem is I got so many lame jokes that I could fill an entire episode.
True.
And there are some jokes that I better not tell because, yeah, you're smiling and damn right you are.
Well, let me just get this one part out of the way of the JAWA notepad that I have. JAWA notepad is pictured being a huge, like a JAWA head as a notepad.
Yeah.
Anyway, this month the science trials are coming, and if any member, you have to just be Padawan to apply, or
no,
past Padawan.
Any rank.
No, but like the lowest, you have to be like Padawan to start applying.
The lowest is Padawan, yeah. Because
that
is the lowest rank in the clan.
Yeah, that's right. Initiate does not exist anymore. It's one of those things now though, but like rank wise, like people who have all initiates now from here on out, like back in the day, are now like having a rare rank on their profile.
Yeah.
Just like people in 2009, Apprentice was discontinued later on during that year.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anybody who wants to take science trials, you can apply right now. There's a post in JAWA Central, I believe, in trials, right?
Yes.
And you just have to post in the form where it says like where Nightwing posted it, and even Nightwing and Link has signed up to do it themselves.
I haven't yet.
So wait,
I don't want to be my own trial. Mine's the Padawan one. I came up with that one.
Yeah, I was wondering how do the council members do it themselves? They wrote the trial. Shouldn't they know like their trial? Should they know how to pass their trial?
I took a little longer than I should have on my own trial.
Dude.
But that's good though, because it means it's hard.
Either that or you're slacking off.
But they're meant to be fun. They're meant to be fun though, and I think it's pretty fun.
Don't go into too much detail.
I won't.
Well, if people are expecting it to be really, really, really based on skill, that you save that for the master trials.
Yes.
If anything, the science trials should just be, I guess you like say fun little trials to help you. Just to.
I'll probably see you.
If anything, the master trials might include some things, kind of. In the way how the science trials are in the master trials. So then they'll get you ready for like, if there's a battle scene, like you have to jump for one thing, I mean, I just know a whole bunch of things in the past, like, climb buildings.
Yes.
Like, I remember, Never learning how to climb past spear buildings. That was hell in the beginning. When you had no idea what the tricks were or anything. And then after that, once you learn it, you're like, I can climb all these in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, man. The hardest one is
Is it the one with the balcony?
No, that's actually an easy one.
Mhm.
The one to the
Or is it the one with the platform? Like that platform outside, you know?
yeah. The one with that platform at least. Yeah, that one.
Because you have to get that jump correct, and if not, you fall into the lava.
Yeah, exactly. That's annoying as hell. But the rest of that building is easy as pie, but starting it, damn! Talk about your local nightmare.
But yeah, you have to do these trials in order to unlock the master trials.
Yes.
You have to complete all of them. I actually like how the master trials are going to be now too. It's, if you fail one out of all of them, you have to pass all of them, but if you fail one, doesn't mean you fail all of them. You just have to take that one over again.
Yep.
It makes it more fair this time. But but how's that going to work for multiple people taking it at once then? And multiple people do take it at once.
Schedule it different days, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because wouldn't that be hell if you have like 4 people taking it at the same time? And, like 4 people have to take a certain person's trial, or one person has to take, or 4 people have to take one person's trial. It's like, oh god.
Oh man.
That means, you know, better hope it's not too hard. If not, multiple people take it and they fail. You're gonna be the most busy trial master of them all.
Oh god.
I mean, they should be hard, but not impossible. But yeah, that was one of 3 things I have written down, and the other 2 things are, I guess, you know, just as important. If not, the first one I had written on here, which I should have went into first, is the most important. Though I don't know if it's gonna last by the time this comes out. I don't know when this is gonna come out. So everybody know this was supposed to be episode 4 for that matter.
Yeah, thanks for skipping the other one.
Yeah, but episode 3 was Cards Against Humanity. I don't think anybody wanted to watch that.
Yeah, they do.
Well, if they do, they can post in the topic too, because they usually get the lowest views.
So that's gonna be a part 4 then, or it's bonus.
Bonus features, yes.
Yeah, Cards Against Humanity in its entirety.
You guys, we need to make a DVD for the podcast. People can buy. That'd be awesome.
Highlights only.
Oh god. You know, actually, you know when I did that rewind video, Link says, "Why don't you do the funniest moments?" And I told Link, "You, how dare you?" Like, you know, after all, I went through every single episode as it was to make that rewind. If people didn't know that rewind video, I don't know if many people watched it, but but they heard it in the first episode, in the intro area. But I went through every single episode from season 1, episode 1, all the way to the Nightwing killing himself on the previous season at the end.
Jesus, that was funny. The boulder. Oh god.
And I think out of all the podcast episodes, I think I didn't touch like 4 of them, because 2 of them I think wasn't really like JAWA thing. It was more random things, and the other 2 I just couldn't find anything worthwhile putting on there. But I was also stretched for time, song-wise. That's why I was cutting out some things. And then at the end I noticed, well, I have a lot of time. So I ended up putting Nightwing's part even longer than it should have been at the end. I actually liked how from episode 8 to episode 9 of last season, episode 8 I did a Batman thing of like where they're hiding like the drugs. So that came Nightwing.
Where are the other trucks?
Yeah, now that came the next episode of Nightwing saying, "I'm the hero of the podcast." You know, come see that line. Like it somehow went from Batman to Batman. Like, I just fit perfectly to me. I'm like, I didn't know that happened until I listened to it. I'm like, oh crap. But yeah, Link wanted me to do a funniest moments, and I'm like, well, first season's out of the question, because
I'm happy
usually
I got picked in there too.
Because there's background music. It's like, do you want me to put background music of my own during these funny moments?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna be hard doing that if he wants me to do it. But if anything, it'd be like, you find me the funny moments, I'll put it in a video.
Nice.
Oh, we got
blooper reel.
Oh my god, that's gonna be.
I don't save any of the
bloopers have not been recorded. That's the pre-recording
That's
stuff.
true, yeah.
The only bloopers that have been recorded are mostly Jazzy's. Because Jazzy was trying to actually start the episode and he kept screwing up over and over. I remember that one episode he screwed up like at least 4 times. And I had that as the intro.
I think there's that moment with the retired status, thingy status,
Retire status, member status. Yeah.
That's right.
I think that was a complete blooper there, but it was genius.
Oh, actually, no, that was during the episode. I did an entire text thing, like subtitle thing where you were saying it. Just to let people know, that's exactly what he said. Retired status, member status, like something status.
Status.
The retired status.
I think that's what it came down to.
I couldn't think of anything to name the episode. I just put status. Because it's just Jazzy saying status most like beginning of the episode.
I think I was in that episode.
Yeah, you did because you told him to say it again or something.
Yeah, I think something like, can you say status again?
Yeah. Anyway, we're recording this on January 4th. This is the 4th.
2016.
Yes. This is.
I mean, obviously, but
this is the actual first episode of the podcast recorded in 2016.
Yep.
Episode 1, episode 2 were recorded in December.
Yes.
This is because I wanted to have the first and second episode out. Instead of being like, we'll record on the first week, like this week, and then we'll release it on Friday. And like, for me, work-wise, I just wanted to have a backlog of things already made.
That would be a whole lot of...
But I don't want to get too ahead of ourselves, Don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. We just have so much episodes and there's new things coming out. So it's like, then we have no choice but to go weekly. Because I don't know if people want us to be weekly or people want us to be once every other week or whenever I feel like a next episode should come out on a Friday. Because release dates will always be on Friday.
Yeah.
A weird times on Friday. There's no set time because either I stay up too late on Thursday night for me. And I'm like too tired to put it up and Nightwing's not on. It all really depends if I remember at the right time and if Nightwing's on Skype. Because Nightwing's the one who has to move the topic over.
This Nightwing always hides on Skype.
Well, I know. Sometimes I know he's hiding on there, but if he's not at the forum, then I don't know if he's on Skype or not.
I think I just gave away Nightwing's secret, though.
He's going to hate you for that. I've never revealed that on the podcast.
I'm sorry, Nightwing.
Well, I guess the jig is up. If he's on the forums and he's not on Skype, he is on Skype. Which means now, Nightwing...
You made it worse!
No, which means now, Nightwing, you need to hide on offline.
There we go.
Hey, guys. I'm getting away with what I said now. Thanks! Or he's gonna cancel us all.
Yeah.
He's gonna tell us just to bleep this entire part. Just have a bleep. And for the bleep part, we just put Nightwing's face in the middle of this.
Yes.
Nightwing censored.
Not leader approved.
Yeah, not leader approved. Anyway, so Christmas and New Year's has come and gone, basically. And how did everybody do this Christmas for present-wise? What, is the ceiling falling on you?
No, I'm looking at one of my things I got right now, but I shouldn't show it because it's a spoiler for the new Star Wars
Yeah,
movie.
don't, because I haven't even seen it still.
Nah, me neither.
Go see it! Jesus, what's wrong with you guys?
I don't want to go pay $20
ticket,
for a damn ticket to see a movie.
Buy us tickets and we'll see
Star
it.
Wars.
It doesn't matter if it's Star Wars. It's just movies in general are expensive to see. You can say you just watched the greatest movie of all time. I'll still say, I'll wait until Netflix gets their hands on it.
I don't think any Star Wars have been on Netflix other than the 3D animated one.
The Clone Wars series. I watched that entire thing.
That was a good series.
Yeah. And then after Disney said, let's come out with the Rebels or whatever it's called.
I still have to watch Rebels.
I don't know. I'm skeptical because Disney made it.
Yeah.
I'm like how kiddie is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's why, because I remember when you're young, Disney used to be for like kids, young kids. And then Cartoon Network used to be more you're growing up and you're watching more like, I don't know, for me, it was more entertaining cartoon.
Yeah.
I say what you want, but Tom and Jerry is legendary.
Hell yeah!
Yeah, Tom and Jerry is legendary.
Or what
So is
else did they
Scooby-Doo.
have? What else did they have? Looney Tunes, of course.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
Genius. What else did I grow up watching?
Did you guys
Yeah,
ever watch
Dexter's
Animaniacs?
Yes.
Animaniacs.
Yes. I remember like every like Saturday morning on Kids WB they used to be showing that too.
Yep.
Later on, when you watch
And,
it,
and,
you're
and
like,
remember,
all these dirty jokes, man.
and
I know, right?
also
Good
remember,
night, everybody.
oh god, or of course the famous line, "Hello, nurse."
Exactly.
And of course, Kids WB had Yu-Gi-Oh. Had like they actually started bringing over some like Japanese anime.
Yeah.
Like I remember Yu-Gi-Oh was on there. Like that was amazing for its time to have Yu-Gi-Oh on there. Like I remember I'm like as a kid I was thinking, did anybody in this country even draw this stuff? Like you can't. It's from somewhere else. Like and then as I got older, it's like, yeah, this is Japanese anime.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense because everybody here does the more really cartoony drawing. That's why.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
See what else? Oh yeah,
Pokemon.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Which
But that one was on
this
Cartoon
is-
Network though.
Oh yeah, that was on WB, I think, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't on Cartoon Network. It's in Cartoon Network with their hands on.
Oh, it's on Cartoon Network now, but it didn't used to be like a long time ago.
Was it on? Oh yeah, it's on Kids WB like at the beginning, and then Cartoon Network got their hands on it.
Yeah.
After I think Kids WB stopped.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is gonna be blasphemous to some people, but I watched the Pokemon series on TV before I ever played any of the games.
Same here, actually.
Before I even knew there
Yeah.
was of it.
Yeah, same here. I mean, that's not blasphemous at all. If anything, you have to watch it in order to play the game first. You understand what you're playing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think
Also,
the game was out here until first the series was out on some Dutch channel. I don't remember what it was exactly. Because that channel changed a lot over the years. And only later the game came out, so yeah. I had to watch the series first.
I can name a bunch of other older cartoons that are on back in the day. You had Johnny Quest.
Oh, Johnny
yeah.
Quest. That show
I don't
was
think
racist.
many. But the funny thing is, yeah, I remember that. I know what you're talking.
Oh man.
What else?
or Captain Planet.
Oh, Captain Planet was awesome.
That's way older.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they were still showing it in the late 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you had the
Scooby-Doo.
Jetsons. Yeah, Scooby-Doo is also legendary.
Did you know that's on now as puppets?
They shouldn't have done that.
I know, right?
I miss the old Scooby-Doo. I could watch the very old versions of it, Those were the ones I grew up with.
Yeah.
The more today's ones, I just can't get into it. It doesn't feel like Scooby-Doo anymore. It feels too kidified.
Of course, there's Flintstones.
The Muppets.
Flintstones?
Oh, yeah. Jetsons.
Yeah, the Jetsons.
Jetsons. Can't say one without the other.
Yeah.
What else? A little bit older, I think. No, not older. Newer. Johnny Bravo was genius.
Yes, Johnny.
Oh my God, Johnny Bravo was the best.
He was meant to fail, but that's the beauty of it all.
Yep.
I had a friend at school back then. His name was John, and I used to call him Johnny Bravo. He hated that, but I always called him that every now and then.
Man, I'm hot. Thirsty? No, I mean good looking. That got me, man.
Remember Cow and
Go the
Chicken?
bunker with me.
How about Cow and Chicken?
Oh God, I hated that show. It was so bad.
Did you also hate the I Am Weasel and I Am Baboon parts too?
Yes. Oh my God.
Hello, it's me, Officer Pensovsky.
Or-
devil. Come on.
Of course, everybody's probably shouting at us right now. How about Dexter's Laboratory?
I mentioned that.
Oh yeah, Jeff did say.
Oh
that.
yeah.
I did say that.
What else
love
was
that
I
show.
remember there was another one like next to Dexter's Laboratory, like another one that you probably remember too next to it. Did we already say it?
Dial in for monkey.
Powerpuff Girls, really?
Oh yeah, that's what I was.
Is that what you were thinking?
Yes, I was.
Powerpuff Girls.
You have to admit, you had to watch it back then when you were a kid because you didn't care what show it was.
Yeah, but if you think about it now, what was that professor doing
Ed,
in
Eddie.
his lab?
Yes, Ed, Ed and Eddie to
Creating
me
little girls.
was the greatest cartoon during
Jesus,
I ever
man.
watched. I remember looking forward to watch it every night, like at Monday night at 8:00 before I go to bed. I would watch that. That'd be the one thing I watched before I go to sleep.
A long time too. It only like a few years ago came off the air for like good.
But that's
That was
oh
a
yeah,
good show.
Codename Kids Next Door.
Yes.
To me, that was the last best cartoon they had before it went downhill.
Yeah.
But then after that, they came back a bit with Flapjack and Chowder. But then those
Chowder was
disappeared.
actually really funny.
Yeah, I liked it. And then all of a sudden, they just went off. Those went off the air. And like, what happened to them? Don't you mean those were like the return of what Cartoon Network was used to be about? Like fun cartoons to watch. And now you have like, what is it? The Amazing World of Gumball. Like, I don't even know all these things.
Oh, actually, that show's really funny.
I don't know. I just can't
funny.
give those shows a chance anymore because I just miss what I used to watch.
What about Adventure Time? That's pretty awesome.
I guess when there was just been a couple of, I don't know, pretty long ago, the Cartoon Network was no longer available for free in the Netherlands, so we didn't receive it anymore. But when I looked at what was showing, I was like, I don't really miss it. There was no more Dexter's Lab. There was no more Johnny Bravo. There was sometimes there was Scooby Doo, and that was it. You know, I mean, like
I was I was a bit like mad when they got rid of the Boomerang channel because that was where all the older cartoons were being played.
They got rid of it?
Yeah, it's not on here anymore for me because it used to be
I
above
still have it.
Oh, they still.
Boomerang.
That means Time Warner here in Hawaii got rid of it. The hell? Because to me, that would be the only channel I would have that on all day.
Boomerang was awesome. Or is awesome because I still have it.
Yeah, because I thought they got rid of it because it's no longer above the Cartoon Network channel on the guide.
Because it's one of those channels that we have to pay extra for to get.
Does that mean I have to go nag on them here to bring it back if it's not on here anymore?
Pretty much, yeah. Because I know we get it. It's in the 200s or something. But...
Oh, it's in the 200s. I have to go check there then.
Well, I mean, we obviously we have different cable services.
Well, for me now, I have to go take a look now. I thought the guys who knows they may have moved it around.
Right.
They like doing that over here. Like they like saying, you know, you have to move this channel here instead to make room for these channels. It's like, I don't get it, but sure, Time Warner, do whatever you want with the channels. Just make sure you don't switch them around too much.
So for everybody still
of course,
this is where the channels are right now.
Yeah. So, you know, if you have DirectV, this is your channel. If you have Time Warner, this is your channel. If you have Dish, this is
News
yours.
update for cable TV.
just have return into a network, not a JAWA network.
Oh God, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, but how is that even going to work?
I don't know.
It's not.
It's just like, you know.
It's got to be an idea, and yeah, let's do it.
It's like
that's it.
It's like, you know, the webisodes, that didn't work. JAWA Network's not going to work. We wanted to do JAWA Radio, but the people who wanted to do the radio ended up not being able to do the radio.
Yeah.
So Nightwing and me said, instead of scrapping it completely, we just put it on an indefinite hiatus.
Mm-hmm.
I told him the idea should not be scrapped. It's definitely should be used when we have enough people willing to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you know, people would be like, oh, you should talk during it. For me, radio should just be playing music for like an hour or so. Let's give people some music. Of course, an idea was to do a live podcast, but that would be a disaster for us.
Yeah, it would be.
People wouldn't know. People who listen to it wouldn't know when the episode's starting until I tell all of us here to this shh and let me start the episode.
Yep.
It's too late then.
Live stream the podcast. Oh, jeez.
No.
Basically, you would have to start it where we just start talking.
Yeah.
And just assume the episode started, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's the hard part. But that also be able to distinguish between a live stream podcast and a recorded podcast. A recorded podcast will always have that intro and welcoming everybody.
Yep.
All right, let's move.
We've gone around
Off
to the
topic.
technical parts of our podcast.
Yes.
People are learning stuff if they're paying attention.
Oh, that's not cool.
Yeah.
This can't be about learning.
That's why we
The
did a whole
JAWA
stuff
Learning
about
Channel.
cartoons. To keep them entertained. That's what
This is
it
the
could do.
JAWA
Let's-
Discovery Channel.
Next thing we know, we'll have a cooking show. Who will be the cook though?
Nightwing.
Cooking with Nightwing.
Oh, no, Zombify.
You're gonna
Wait,
be
he's
the
not
cook.
in the
You've got a
comic
working
anymore.
webcam, man. Iron Skull for cook. You got a
No,
webcam.
I can't cook. I can make cereal.
You'll burn it.
Burn the cereal. How does one accidentally burn cereal?
You will do that.
He can have Jazzy. He can have ordering food with Jazzy. He'll just have him, like live camera him ordering food from some random place in New York.
Oh, yeah. Level 50 sandwich maker.
Oh my god.
I can't believe Jazzy handed me the title of the episode so easily during that. And I guess people didn't know that part in that episode, which was the intro, was actually at the end of the episode. That was recorded.
Yeah.
I didn't know what to call the. The thing though, this was during the first take, but then we found out I screwed up the audio unintentionally. But I kept that I kept the outro, I think, of that entire thing of Jazzy eating the sandwich and everything.
Yep.
And I just used it. So that's what Jazzy said at the beginning of that episode, welcome to the level 50 sandwich, you know, special, you know, sandwich
Yeah.
maker special. Because I had to be a retake the next day, which you were sleeping, Iron. And you were part of the retake.
That's right. Oh, God.
That was the first, I think, 2-man episode in history, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Either in history or under my era. Because I don't know if Dopey did a 2-man with him and Bandit on before.
Not sure. Probably.
I don't know if he listens to this, maybe he can let me know if like I don't know if episode 2 was a 2-man one because they were revamping things of season 1. I don't know. I don't remember that much of like season 1, episode 2 or 3 because I don't think I got back involved until like episode 4.
Oh, dang.
But from then on, I was very on podcast episodes actually. I was more involved of typing on a notepad, giving it to Dopey, say this is what you should talk about every episode. So I was more the person who planned the episodes.
Gosh, are we already over an hour?
No, we're like 37 minutes in.
Oh, that's
Really?
okay.
Yeah.
Wow, and we
The
were
call-
talking for a while before then.
Yeah. Like remember the one where Nightwing came in and saved us. We were probably talking for like 2.5 hours or something before he volunteered to come in and help and save us.
Well, he didn't really volunteer. We
Oh,
kind of forced him.
Oh yeah, of course. Because I was like, I had no idea what to do. I was basically ready to give up at that point and say, let's just do it a different time.
Oh, man.
because I think for
When was
once
that?
we lost any material to talk about. There was nothing going on at all, and it got to the point you have nothing going on in JAWA.
Mm-hmm.
You can't think of anything on the top of your mind to talk about.
What was that? First episode?
No, that was episode 9 of
Oh,
last
alright.
season.
Mm-hmm.
God, we just talked
I
about
wasn't
many
even there then,
past
was I?
episodes in this episode. This is definitely sloppy seconds.
Yep.
Floppy second.
Good God.
Anyway,
Oh, good. Sorry.
anyway, let's move on to another part of the JAWA thing on this notepad.
Yes, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna save the most important thing one for last, so people have to sit through it all to listen to it and get our thoughts about it.
Old people.
So this is the middle one. The rope breaker report form was removed recently,
Yes.
which is, I guess, now the only if somebody want to report, you contact a council member on the form. You just PM them, and if there, of course, isn't any admin on the server,
Shoutbox.
yeah, Shoutbox, or if you have them on Skype or Steam, just keep messaging them until they answer and come on.
Spam the living daylights out of them. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, spam them until they want to block you.
Yes.
Yeah, that doesn't solve the problem, but at least you tried.
Yeah.
Well, no, it gets them on, but at the same time, you just frustrated them, pissed them off, because you just spam the hell out of them.
And let's have them turn that anger onto the frickin' lamers. That's gonna be fun.
I don't know. That's not what the animes are about anymore.
You woke me from a nap.
You have awakened a sleeping giant.
That's what Diab does to me all the time.
What?
Wakes me from my nap.
I wake up the sleeping giant.
Yes.
Reporting you, pinhead.
Well,
Shut up.
you know what time it starts.
I know. I was awake already today. It's just I was laying in bed.
It's like both of you guys should know when it starts now, but
I almost forgot the date. I was like, oh fuck, it's today? On my way back home from work, I was like, I'm supposed to do this today, that today. There was something. Oh yeah!
was that? Wait, am I the only one who knows the night before that I have to be up for a podcast episode?
No, I set my alarm for today too.
Did, but you guys live it all the way
It
over
went
there.
off at 9, even though the podcast starts at 11.
I mean, what time is it over there? Come on.
It is 12:23 now.
Exactly. I mean, over here it's already, what is it? 9 p.m. I mean, think about it. Way past 9 p.m. I'm already done working. I'm done for today. I'm just chilling.
Yeah, well,
you got a whole day ahead of you.
Well,
Yeah.
me and Iron basically just are in the morning because he's only 2 hours ahead of me.
Yep.
Ha. So basically, I have the whole day of work. I was done at 5, and I was like, oh yeah, recording at, was it 8 or 9? My time. Yeah, let's just be on there on time. And yeah, glad I remembered.
Oh yeah, Iron, I'm going back to San Francisco in April now, like very earlier.
Nice.
Because my mom I told my mom, let's not go back in November. Because she said either April or November. I said, go back in November, it'll be the same thing, shorter days. Go
Yeah.
in April, the days will be longer.
Yep, exactly.
Because, I think last time we went there, like, April as well, like 2 years ago or something, like, the days lasted well until, like, 8 o'clock.
Oh, wow.
I don't know, like, 7 or 8, like, the sun's still out.
Well, right now, the sun's setting around 6 o'clock. It's crazy.
Well, normal time should usually be around 7.
Yeah.
Any place it should normally be 7.
Mm-hmm.
It was so bad because, I guess we're going back to that topic, but, you go there and you look at the time, like, we only have until 4 o'clock every day because about 5 o'clock it's already pitch dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's not fun when you go on a trip and think the days are short.
Yeah.
But yeah, going back in April, so hopefully we have an episode or 2 ready. But even though,
Hopefully.
well, actually, the good part is I'm going there at the end of April, so we have a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the only time my mom and brother could get their vacations.
Ah, okay. You should come see me, man.
Sacramento.
You only have to go 100 miles an hour.
Probably be dead halfway there going that speed.
Oh, God.
I'd rather just go back to SFO and take the plane to the airport in Sacramento.
There you go. Yeah.
So what's the I guess call sign for Sacramento's airport?
Sac International, I think.
But they have like 3 letters. Like San Francisco's SFO. Like, do you know what Sacramento's called?
I don't know. Might just be SAC, but I'm not sure.
Because it's weird because in Hawaii we're called HNN. Or HNN or something, even though we're like
There's only one N.
even though we're
In
like
Honolulu.
I guess they named it after the city of Honolulu because there's 2 N's
Oh, okay.
in it. But I thought they would call it like Honolulu International like Airport or something like it's called. But I guess they give it weird names like I was looking at them, I'm like, what's this, like, W something, like, and like my brother said, that's actually Maui. I'm like, Maui's not even called anywhere near close to that. Like, they just give them weird initials.
Yeah. Let me look it up quick, actually.
Like, I know Los Angeles is like LAX or something.
Oh,
Or-
Yeah.
Or Los Angeles has somewhere called LAX, and they have like the other airport there too.
There's
Let's
an LAX
see.
somewhere.
I know. I think it's like New York or something. They have like JFK Airport or something, and it's actually called JFK.
Oh. SMF, apparently.
SMF.
No
So
idea.
much fun.
Yeah, it makes no sense why they call them certain things that they do.
So much fun.
Huh.
See me flying.
Yeah, this time on the flight over there, though, this time going there and back, we're taking United. Before, it was going United there and taking Hawaiian Airlines back. But this time going there, it's like, oh, my mom said, we got us seats. Like there's a wall now in front of me and my brother, so there should be more space. But I told her, shouldn't we upgrade to if it's an economy, like economy plus, first class type of plane? Shouldn't we upgrade to economy plus instead? Because we're back in the tail again. I don't like turbulence shaking us around like someone has a jar of pickles and they're just shaking you around.
Jar of pickles?
I don't know. I can't think of anything else. You know how you just have like a jar of something and you just shake it and everything goes all around.
I don't think you're allowed to take a jar with you on a plane.
You're not allowed to take a lot of things with you on the planes anymore.
I mean, you can break it and you have like a sharp weapon or something, but or at least you can give them a bad day feeding them pickles.
You know how TSA has a lot of rules. You have to take out your laptop from your bag and whatnot and that stuff. First time we went through Hawaii's one, we put it through. Nobody, like my brother forgot to take out his laptop. Nobody said a damn thing.
Oh.
Like TSA is really slacking over there.
I got stopped one time at an airport because I had a metal case. It looked like a bomb briefcase.
Metals!
Because I had my PSP in it, my PlayStation Portable, and I got it at GameStop, and they were like swabbing it for shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy. It was not fun.
It's like, why don't you say open it? It's like, here. It's all
Exactly.
it is. It's a PSP.
Exactly.
God,
And they saw that, and they still swabbed it.
Can't you even look? Like they're putting it through. Can't you even see what's in it? Isn't that the point of going through that?
Yep.
It's like, oh, it's just a PSP. Let it through. It's like, oh no, that PSP can be a bomb. Quick, swab it.
Mm-hmm. They said it looks suspicious, which I'll give them that. For an airport, something to bring on a plane, it does look kind of suspicious.
Can't you just next time just hold it in your hand when you have something to do on the plane and they'll clearly see it?
Stuff that goes with it.
You don't need that.
Games and shit.
Right.
Yeah, like hell.
Come on.
Of course, then you gotta go through that scanner thing now. You just have to stand there, hold your hands up. Of course, there's still a lot of controversy surrounding that device. I think a lot of people rather just keep going through a metal detector.
Yeah.
For me, I'm just like, it's just whatever. Just scan me and let me go. I have a plane to catch. Is what I think.
God, I felt so bad for this one lady at Honolulu, or not Honolulu. What's the airport in Maui?
I have no idea.
International or something?
I honestly don't know because I haven't been there in years. Last time I was there was probably like 2006.
Oh yeah. Well, in 2014, this was like right at the end of 2014, November, I think. We were on our way back home from our vacation in Hawaii and Maui, and this lady was going through security, and she had a jar with her, like we were talking about. She dropped it, and it broke everywhere. It was
that ruined everyone's day.
Yeah.
She's a danger. She had to be arrested.
No, we're like TSA had to go get their brooms and just start sweeping everything.
Yeah. It was a jar full of something, though. Something liquid, because it just sprayed everywhere.
Ugh.
Might have been pickles.
Pickle juice. Jar of pickle juice. You know, I like to carry a jar of pickle juice with me wherever I go.
Oh, Jesus.
Just the thought of thinking pickle juice sounds disgusting.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
What?
Juice. Lots of juice.
lots of juices that pickles were sitting in.
It was a liquid Terminator. They caught her just in time.
Anyway,
Trying
this.
to get on the plane.
Well, I found out I've
Got
run
to
out of.
plane.
I've run out of things to really bring up right now, so let's go into the last JAWA thing.
Okay.
Sure.
So Link posted, which is today, January 4th,
Mm-hmm.
time this recording. Server changes and experiments, which means I don't know if it will stay the same by the time this comes out, but the server FPS was changed from 20 to 50. Last time I saw it was 40, but apparently he upped it by 10.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right.
Of course, for people who don't know why it's being upped, it's because there are, when you're dueling people, FFAing, sometimes your saber, it looks like you hit somebody, and it doesn't. It's ghost hits.
Yep.
So what you're doing with the server is you're helping it detect hits more.
Mm-hmm.
And I know people have been lobbying for this for quite a while, but
Oh, yeah.
how many people, I don't know how many people, but I thought it was just like a
Oh,
minority of people.
Oh, it was a lot.
Oh, okay. So I guess Link finally said, okay, let's do it.
He's like, enough!
Okay, fine, I hear it. Gosh, people. It's like every day people just has a sticky note on his desk, change the server FPS with that, and he just takes it off and throws it in the trash, and god damn it.
Now
And
the
later.
trash bin is full and he has to work on it.
And
Light box.
then one day his entire monitor is just filled with sticky notes with the same thing. Like from the entire thing, he just picture all the sticky notes.
And then
And
just
usually
said,
over 50 of them. And then he just said, fine, I'll do it.
just this once.
He changed the server name to this JAWA because he hopes that pushes up the server rankings because we have been, I guess, lacking server traffic recently.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
actually,
it wasn't
last
that
couple
busy.
days it's been going up like crazy.
Well, I guess because
you can
usually
blame
around
Mhm.
usually around this time after Christmas and New Year's, people start coming back. Not to mention the Steam self loves to bring new people. in.
Yeah, yeah.
Always a fun time for the admins to teach people
We have a
how to
lot
follow
of
the
new
rules.
people the last couple days alone.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now, a good thing for them. They want to join us, they can, because we no longer have a requirement of how
Yeah.
much you play.
Yeah.
Which we went over first episode. Last episode's not, the time it's recording to, the second episode's not even out yet.
Yeah.
But we know what it's gonna be.
Yes.
I don't even know when I'm going to release it. So people who are watching this right now, even I don't know when this one's going to be released.
Damn.
When it comes at this point, it comes
Well,
out
today.
when I want to bring it out.
It's released today, as in not today, the recording today, but the release for today.
You're just
Yes,
confusing
it's
everybody
released
now.
today.
Out
when you
now.
see it.
Oh, which is funny because if we get a sneak preview as a podcast member, then that today is not going to mess that today.
Yep.
But God,
We always get the sneak peeks.
my head hurts.
Actually, yes, everybody ahead of time gets on the podcast team, and the council members too,
Yep.
get to watch the episodes before anybody else.
Mhm.
Because council members have access to the forum.
Yes.
I know Jace watches it before anybody else too on there. And that's
Yeah.
why he doesn't like the posts or anything on there, because it's usually well, like the first episode was different. Like I redid it, and that was the first one to watch.
Mhm.
Like that one only. So sadly.
Thanks for being our loyal fan, guys.
Yes, thank you.
You're
So
fired.
Link also changed the login messages a bit. I don't know what that is. Is that
Yeah,
like-
yeah, he did.
What's login message? Is that admin or like what's
Well,
login?
I know he didn't tell me personally about it, but I saw he logged in as a leader admin on the server.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay,
I don't know if he kept that message though or what, but
maybe
yeah,
maybe
some of
it
those are
was-
changed.
And then he
Oh.
updated probably it's the message of the day to finally say 11 years instead of 10.
Yeah, I know
Oh,
he
that's
did
about
that.
time.
Yeah.
So of course the most important part of this entire thing is Zarn finally gets the bot names he demands.
Yes, goes on.
And
Yay!
and for everybody who is who doesn't know how long he's had to wait for
Long
this.
time.
The post
I think it's been years.
the post he made asking for this was on September 2012.
Yep.
Wow.
So it's taken him around 2
Years.
years to get
Oh, yeah.
this.
That's
2 years and like
Couple of months.
4 months. So almost like 2.5 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's a long time.
Yes.
like 2012, you say?
Yeah, 2000 September 2012.
That's 3
was-
years and a few months. But 2016, remember?
Oh yeah, it is. Is it?
Yeah. So 2012, we
What?
just left
Just
Italy.
three and a half then. Wow, that's actually even longer than
It's
I
a-
thought.
It's only been
Holy-
a year longer.
holy
I mean,
crap.
who pays attention?
Whoops.
Well,
You both-
luckily you didn't have to wait 5 years for it.
Yeah.
Only took
That
him
would
almost
be a
4
medal,
years.
though. 5 years of suggesting bot names. It's been the same suggestion ever since, but you know.
It's like your medal that got taken away. What?
Like yet again, they'll decide, oh, let's clean up another few posts, and then I have to get it again. You're laughing now, but I know you're planning it.
Yeah, just one day, 500 your post just mysteriously disappeared.
Yep.
Or they just give up on the medal in total. They're like, oh, we don't hand out for 5,000 posts anymore. Ah, fuck it. And I'm like, dude, I had it.
Yep.
So how crazy was it for New Year's, like fireworks wise?
I still have all my parts where they belong.
That's good to know.
Because you know,
Fingers,
even
nose,
though-
eyes, etc.
I heard
Yeah,
a
even-
couple fireworks going off, but not too much around here.
like those aerial ones, like those are of course illegal and everything here. Of course, people still do that.
Yeah, yeah.
Fun part is we get a start at I think that's been a mistake made once by the government. They were like, we can legalize fireworks on the last day of the year from 10 to 2, you know, like 10 in the evening to 2 in the night. So
Dang.
instead of that, it came 10 in the morning to 2 midnight. So the whole day
Jeez.
it was legal to freaking shoot off fireworks. That hasn't been
Oh my
changed.
god.
Because, you know, the idiots will kind of blow themselves up and the rest will just have a fun time.
Yep.
Natural selection. but the whole day is just one freaking war zone. Firecrackers going off everywhere and idiots actually using those nice looking fancy ones in daytime. It's
Yes.
in the meantime, while they're doing that, why don't you bring some water to the freaking ocean or something? Go do something else.
What? What?
They're being
Bring water
useless.
to the
It's-
ocean?
yeah, they're being
The ocean
useless.
has
Like,
enough
yeah,
water.
Exactly.
Exactly. It's just as useless.
Oh god.
Use a freaking headlight in daytime. No, wait, that can be useful. That can be useful.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, it's pointless and but like I said, all kinds of fireworks, illegal stuff, of course. Those are the louder explosions you hear. Sometimes I wonder if they're not actually using C4 or something. I mean, damn. It's really a war zone all day, and it's really nice to have pets at such days, I guess. They'll get used to it, but you know, it's yeah. And at nighttime, the real nice stuff, the fancy stuff, goes airborne, and that's beautiful to watch. I mean, that kind of light up the sky kind of thing. I
Yeah.
always join in and do my thing and spend a little too much on it. But it's worth it.
So, do you
It's
guys
only
go
once a
anywhere
year.
for New Year's or anything? Like anybody's house or anything for parties?
I didn't. I
you
stayed
just-
home. I slept through midnight, honestly. I slept
How?
through the new year. I was just so freaking tired.
How did
I
the fireworks
slept.
wake you up? I mean,
I don't know. I woke up like 3 minutes after the new year started. Like
Ah.
12:03, and then I was like,
slept the first 3 minutes.
I slept through it. Yeah.
Yeah, we were at a friend's place. We had all kinds of stuff, the Dutch traditional things like those dough things. We also had a nice bottle of champagne. Well, cheers to the New Year's, I suppose. And yeah, then we all ran out and unloaded the whole fireworks upon the whole neighborhood and have fun with it.
Yes.
And then the cops showed up.
Yeah, we started a little too. No. It was all legal. But can you imagine? There were some idiots driving their cars around and had to actually pass. Who goes by car on freaking New Year's Eve? Idiots!
Yeah.
Of course, there was one
Very
of those,
true.
those nice little flower pot kind of things, and my friend lit that and put it down, and then some idiot car ran it over. That was kind of pathetic. We were like, "Oh, come on!" I mean, each of us had one of that one, and we all wanted to light it one by one, and his got run over by a freaking car. I mean, that was sad.
Oh.
Of course, I had plenty of fireworks. I was sad, I have mine. Light that one. Are you sure? Yeah, go ahead. And then I got a big finale waiting, so I'm good. And yeah, it was kind of sad to watch. I mean, of all things to get run over, a small pot of fireworks.
Yep.
But yeah, it was fun. I was very happy with what I had lit the sky with. It was, And the Lord said, "Let there be light." I said, "Oh sure, got fireworks."
Oh,
up.
shit.
Okay, sure.
Why not?
Yeah, leave it to me, man. Got you covered. Something like that. Right.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every year.
What did you do, Diab?
Well, every year for me, I go over to one of my grandma's house. I'm doing that for the longest I can ever remember, ever since I was a little kid. And it's weird now for me being, 21, maybe 22 next month, because it'll be February next month. And it's weird because now there is a new, very young one in the family now, and it's weird. Where I was young and I used to be the older, cousins around the age I am now, and now I'm that age. It's weird. And it's funny. One of my cousins I know, she was playing with the other one, like her, and then she told her, "I liked it better when you were a baby because all you did was fart." I was
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with that.
No, I was like
the farts?
No, because the little one just keeps complaining. You know how you are, you little kids. You pout, you complain about everything, and I'm like, I'm looking at my cousin. I'm like, I remember you were just a baby, actually, and that made me feel old for a second. Because I'm like, I remember, I think I was like,
you think you feel old? I'm 28.
I know, but for me, because I'm like, I was like 7, 8, 9 when she was like just a baby, and like now, and everyone's grown up. It's weird how everyone's just grown up now.
Yeah,
that's how things go.
But yeah, the party's always big over there, but it's more of it's not my grandma's side of family, but it's my my other grandpa's side of family. Like, his people come over, so it's weird. The family is weird because my grandma's family, it's just my mom, me, and my brother. Really, that's there. like from the actual blood family, Because the other one is my grandma married. Like, we married to my other grandpa over there. Because my actual grandpa, he has another huge family of his own, and that's another family that's on Kauai, a different island. Which I have to go there on the 16th because my great grandma died.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Thank you. The last time I saw her, actually, sadly, was my great grandpa's funeral.
Oh.
She was, I think my mom said she was like 93 or something.
Dang.
Or 83, 90. She lived very long.
Wow.
Wow.
I remember her when I was young too. Like I still remember her. Like she's I think the only great grandparent I've seen in my entire life. I never got to meet my great grandpa. That's right. I don't remember him.
Oh.
At least you got to see him.
And he was part of the military. So instead of going to Kauai for the funeral, we were here on my island. We went to Punch Bowl, which is the military burial grounds. So it was the first time I ever saw a 21 gun salute, and the first time I ever heard a gun, and each shot scared the hell out of me. Like hearing a gunshot for the first time, this like really just makes you jolt. Like, oh crap! Like that's what it sounds like. Holy crap!
Yep.
Like that scared me, which is why now like you hear like booms outside of like where I live and everything. Like my brother's like, someone got shot. I said, no, that's nowhere near what a gunshot sounds like. You should know you were
got shot again.
No, it's not like California where people get shot in.
Oh.
Ouch.
Oh.
It's true.
No, it's not. That is not true. Okay, fine, it's true.
I swear, every time I'm there, a person gets shot in Oakland.
Maybe, yeah, in Oakland. Maybe,
that's what I'm saying. California as a whole, I'm saying someone gets shot every day, and it's classified in Oakland as that place.
Yeah.
You can't say nobody gets shot every day in California. I think it happens because I hear about all that gang stuff that goes on and whatnot. You know, I guess Oakland is notorious for that, so a lot of that either they shoot each other or the police have to come in and shoot somebody, you know. It's just all hectic stuff over there.
Can you imagine a peaceful day and they're like, nobody got shot. Ah, damn it, we'll just randomly shoot at someone.
Oh, God.
Oh, no,
just
no,
to
no.
keep
Don't.
it going.
That's actually bad that you say that because there is a lot of hatred towards the police in general in the U.S. currently.
Yeah, really.
Because of them, especially in Chicago now.
Yeah, I've heard stories, man.
Let's just say the police in the U.S. are now the bad guys.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They used to be loved by the people because they used to actually, you know, people feel like they used to protect and serve. Now they seems all they do is, you know, kill.
Yeah.
Yep. It's
and it's towards, you know, the you know, as we like to call them, the African American races. It's like and if anything, it's like it's obvious there's racism in the police forces.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's so blatantly obvious,
really
and the thing I think that sets even people more off is the courts do nothing about it, and the people in charge of the police don't do anything about it.
Yep.
There's just corruption all around in the U.S. in the police forces.
Yep.
And you know, and honestly, I have to say this: how long until those people rise up against the police? Honestly, how long until actual riots like that start up and the police are the ones losing people? And that's going to be the part when the military finally steps in. And that's when everybody will be like, holy crap. And, you know.
Yep.
And that's the thing, though. Everybody, but with what I learned is in history, though, everybody loves the military more than the police because the military are more disciplined. Because when they come in to hold the peace. And people know if they put their hands on their gun to aim at you, they will shoot you. Because other than that, it's always holster. If they aim at you, that's it. It's game over for you. They will always tell you to stand back first. Unlike people would say now, this police will not even stand back. They'll just shoot you. Which is why I'm like, it's not even safe living in this country anymore.
I'm moving back to Canada.
You'd probably be safer over there, except for the winters.
Oh God.
Natural selection.
Well, you know, it can't. You know, Russia still has the most brutal winters of all time.
Suit up.
It's just
suit up.
But yeah, people
layers.
who you know, I know a lot of people in the clan are from, you know, Europe and everything. So yeah, I don't know if they know this, but yeah, there's a lot of police. I guess police brutality going on in the U.S. right now.
Yeah, I've heard of stories.
And if anything, my view on the police have completely changed now. I'm actually in the view of I actually hate the police now. Well, I know there's not a lot of bad. I know there's a lot of good people, but there's those bad apples that have just affected their image so bad that you just think, well, when's going to happen in my state then?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you just think about that. Even though Hawaii over here is the most diverse in terms of, you know, like different races here and everything, different people. We have Asians, Polynesians, you have a whole bunch of different people here, you know, all around the world. And I think, you know, if that happens here, then that would just really set off every group.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Because to me, I think the day it happens in Hawaii is the day I think people go crazy here in Hawaii.
Those
I mean, it doesn't help.
pedestrians.
Oh, those pedestrians get run over every.
Oh,
Well, you don't hear, no, not every day, but every once in a while, you hear them getting run over, and it's either caused of two reasons. One, they didn't use the crosswalk. Well, actually, three reasons. One, they didn't use the crosswalk. Two, they used the crosswalk, but somebody was drunk off their ass and hit them.
Oh God.
Or three, someone got hit on the crosswalk, but there was no lights and it was at night. Like people just can't see other people crossing.
Mm-hmm.
Especially bike people at night. When people are riding bikes, they're usually supposed to have a light on front and back. So
Or at least wear light clothing. Most people wear dark clothing at night. It's stupid.
And people wonder why they get hit.
Yep.
You need to make it known as bright as possible. I'm right here.
Yep.
And of course, you also get motorcycle accidents. And people riding a motorcycle way too quick because they think, oh, it's straight away. I can go as fast as I can. And then boom.
And once you crash, it's usually over for you because
Mm-hmm.
helmets can only protect you that much. And
Yep.
Yeah, I remember. Well, actually, no, not remember. Well, yeah, actually, I remember an accident that happened that like there's a lot of cops, ambulance, and everything. Like it was actually right in front of where I can look outside. It was just right in front of me. It's one of those things like you just don't. At times, it's just like when you actually see it, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
When can people learn how to drive properly?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, over here where I'm living, I've seen a lot of accidents, and there's a problem that there's a sign at night. There's a sign, and there's the two lanes. It's the top of this piece of land, and the sign is a tree and everything. There's no light by the sign. People who don't know where the sign is hit that sign so much to the point one time that sign was just on the ground, and they had to come and put it back up.
Nice.
And which is why, like, every time you hear a doof type of thing, like a doof thing, we're like, okay, did somebody hit the sign? That's our first thought.
it'll become like a sign.
Which is why it's like, why don't they just put a freaking light there? Let people know there's a sign right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because people always either overturn that thing or they hit it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just. What were we even talking about?
I don't even remember now. But good news. Probably
good news.
having to do with the changes to the server. I think that's what we're talking. There's 18 people
we
on the
drifted off
server.
and we talked about how long it took for Sun to get his bot names sorted. I think.
Oh yeah.
I think that's the point where we drifted off. Or.
But yeah. Oh, wow, 18 people. Because, to my knowledge, KR was usually the only active one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, really active. Like, I remember when they looked, like, her server was just packed already. It was full.
9 randoms on of the 18 people. Huh.
What?
Well, at least activity's gonna start blooming again.
Yeah. Yep.
Everybody's done with the Christmas holidays, etc., etc.
Yes.
You know.
They came back from their relatives and.
You know, people who say JAWA is gonna die in a few months or whatnot because, you know,
They're
it's so
wrong.
inactive. Clearly, they don't know the trend of activity in JAWA. It's always dead in December, November, December.
Yeah.
January, like I think a lot of people would agree with this. The beginning of the year is one of the most active periods.
Oh yeah.
Because it's when a lot of new people come in, and so when all of us return
Mm-hmm.
for the Christmas, New Year's, and we're like, it's time to play again. And then as we go on into like spring, summer, it gets a little choppy again because people have school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then usually the summer it's back at normal again, and then it just starts falling from there on out.
Yeah.
So, you have to know the peak times of the year for JAWA, and then there are a bunch of downtimes. I actually think JAWA has more downtimes than uptimes now. But when we're up, we're really active.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen it before. I've seen it again, and Link always telling guys, "No worries. There's gonna be a little drop in activity. That's how it goes," and it's true. It's always same kind of deal. Usually, when the school starting their exams, etc., people will drop out. Like I said, around Christmas, and a little slow decrease after like August or something, like when people go back to school, etc., etc.
Yeah.
It's how it goes, and there's enough people active to actually, stay alive. But yeah, there's going to be drops. I mean, when was the last time I checked? I think. I was on yesterday, but when I checked around December-ish, there were not a lot of people on. Sometimes I was just looking in a server full of bots at moments. And, interesting names. But yeah, it's always the freaking reindeer, man.
But yeah, normally
it's a tradition that you can't get rid of, and it's fun.
Normally, the only people active during like the down periods are the newer members, because they want to be active more, rise up in the ranks, and because normally all the council members are normally all active too.
Yep.
We're talking about you, man.
Shut up.
It's just most of the older members, we're just we follow the trend of activity. Me, I don't follow any trend of activity. I'm just, if you see me on the server, you're just one of the lucky ones to see me on the game.
Well, yeah.
Which is why a lot of new members will never be able to meet me.
He's calling it lucky. But yeah, man, you're almost a ghost if that's what you're trying to achieve.
What, me?
No, Diab.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm basically Pod 2.0.
Oh, God.
All you need now is... Wait, you got an evil skin. Yep, you're Pod 2.0.
Yep.
And if number one is listening, stalking us, help.
if you read my about me on the forums, I said something along the lines that I'm trapped in the shadows because I made a mistake of taking Pod's place and waiting for him to come and save me.
Yep.
From basically, once I took his place, I am now forced to do the bidding of the clan. I must be that creepy guy. No, I can't even. Well, only my skin is creepy in many ways.
Yes, that is true.
Do I even ask at this point, or do I just go?
Newer members would be like, "What the hell is that?"
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Mine might be a little creepier with the things it says. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, God.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Bow chicka wow wow.
What?
What?
Yeah, it says that. Haven't you heard it say that?
No.
Oh, it says that sometimes.
That's creepy.
It's very rare, but it says it.
That's creepy, but not in a way that he wants it, I think. It's more like, keep your
No,
pants
it's
on,
got the
stay away
really
from me.
high voice. Like, I heightened my voice when I said it. Like, with a program on my phone. It goes like, bow chicka wow wow. Higher than that even.
Why?
It's
Why not?
funny. It's funny.
and that's one of the taunts.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So if you're lucky, you can see I'm gonna get you, and then that starts up.
Oh, God.
Next
Oh,
scene is
God.
all censored.
Bow chicka beep wow. Oh, God.
Oh my God. Oh. Now you're gonna make me have to download the skin pack just to hear it.
Yes. Yes.
This is one way to.
I'll just change your skin and keep spamming until I get that combo.
He's gonna record it
Yes.
in the next podcast episode.
Yeah, coming to you in 1 month.
Next episode will not be released until he has that recording. Stuck here for a while. It's gonna be the intro. It's gonna be the entire freaking episode.
Right, just start repeating over.
1 hour repeating it.
Can you survive?
Bam, chicka, wow, wow. I'm gonna get you.
Either way you put it, it's great.
It's wrong.
Yeah,
It's absolutely.
You clearly weren't thinking about that when you made
I really
it.
wasn't. I really wasn't.
Clearly.
I'm trying to find it here on my phone. I have all the recorded sounds I did. I recorded them on my phone first, and then I played it through my mic to record it onto my skin. Let's see. Well,
That's not it.
that was not it. Oh, this app doesn't work anymore? No!
I'm just doing some random waiting. In the meantime, let me try and find some song to entertain us while we're waiting.
I think I have to update. Nope, there's not even an update for it. Damn it!
This app has been
anymore.
discontinued.
Pretty much.
Where is it?
What are you looking for?
Something to do while we're waiting for you.
Oh no,
So-
I
no,
stopped
to-
it won't
because
work.
I can't. It won't work.
Oh, okay. Found it though. Can't be bothered now. Thanks.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Well,
No.
I think that's about it for this episode. I think we've run out of things to talk about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
was
wrap.
thinking, what can we mention? What can we do? What can
I
we-
just want to mention here, even though this will be released way after, but the Post had a survey. The JAWA Post had a survey out recently. You know, if you read the post,
What?
I guess.
the results.
Did you get results?
Only 5 people filled it out. Only 5 out of the entire clan. Come on, guys.
Yeah. You know, if you're a reader, you should fill out that survey, help them out. You know, tell them what's good, what isn't. You know, what needs improving. If anything should be changed. You know,
Yeah.
feedback's always good.
Yes. And at least one of those 5 people was a post member, so basically 4 people filled it out.
How big is the post crew?
I
5 of us.
And only one of you bothered?
I actually want to point out something. You know the JAWA survey for the podcast. Only one person or something put needs improving, but no one in their like the other sections even said what needs to be improved for the podcast. So it's like
Really?
whoever said that, I have no idea what needs improving because they never say anything. You've put that, and that tells me nothing.
Yep.
So it's just like, if honestly that doesn't mean anything to me, then if you're not going to tell me what needs improving.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's like
yeah,
it's like the entire thing is anonymous as it is for what needs improving parts, you know.
So
Like
basically-
we never puts your name.
So it's like, podcast needs to be improved. What does?
You know, how does it?
You guys figure it out.
Yeah.
How is that? No. That's no. Speak up.
It's like, especially I want to ask this to people right now because you're probably you're most likely still here listening to either in one sit down or in in parts. You know, you just watch a bit, you stop, you suddenly come back, you watch the other part, but like a little bit more.
People are gaming around.
Do you guys like?
What?
I guess what?
What, Jasp?
Gaming.
Oh.
What did you hear?
I don't want to say what I heard. I don't. No.
You see the tape?
I really
It is
think I.
broken.
But I wanted to ask, do people prefer shorter episodes, like 30 minutes at max? Or do people like these longer episodes? Because I can't tell. Viewer-wise, it seems like the longer episodes get more views and the shorter ones get less views. Like, I don't understand.
Well, In my opinion, the longer episodes are more fun to do.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Because I would be honest, I could have stopped this around 30 minutes, but I decided to keep going.
The thing with having only 30 minutes is like, okay, it's short and informative, etc., etc. But if we're gonna go for only informative, then we'll lose all the funny banter that actually gets the interest of the crowd.
Yep.
So,
But I want to ask this, if people like longer episodes, what is the max you guys want an episode to be? Like, what's the longest you would listen to before you say that's too long?
10 hours.
No, that is way too long.
I'm gonna be asleep then. I mean, come on. When we start recording, like I said, when we start recording, it's already 9 p.m. and 10 hours. I'd be waking up the next morning at. Let's do the math right. Last time I let you do the math, we missed the whole year.
Do math.
7. You idiot. You're off by another hour.
I didn't. What? I didn't even say anything.
Diab said 6.
What?
Oh.
What do you mean? What did I say?
I mean, dude, Dude.
What? What did I say? I don't even know. What are you talking about?
Just
it'll
making
be
shit
like,
up. Man.
how late in the morning will it be? You said 6.
I didn't even know what you're talking about. I'm trying to explain right now about the longer episode things, and you're rambling here about something. I don't even know what you're rambling about.
We're talking about if an episode would last 10 hours. Then I'd be starting at 9 and ending it, and then I was doing some math and figuring out, and you were saying 6.
No, I was not saying 6. I was trying to say something like...
You would have said 6.
You know what?
Scott just gave up.
I give up.
I give up. This is just last episode, ladies and gentlemen. Because I am now... I'm now frustrated with him.
Oh, damn.
There's one thing you shouldn't do to me, and that's push something I did not say onto me, because then that just frustrates the hell out of me. So I'll just say this. I think 2 hours... I honestly feel like 2 hours is, probably the highest it should get to. A little over is a bit too much. That's about it. But if people want longer, then you want a train wreck at least around the hour and a half point startup.
There's already been a train wreck episode.
Better than the ones with Starkiller.
Oh.
Because Starkiller takes control of that entire episode, that I can't stop him. I usually just sit there for most of the episode just let him talk, because I can't stop it until he finally stops for 1 second and I end the episode.
Yes.
So
in the middle of his story, but Okay, bye.
See ya.
Get you shot in while you can. Nah. But seriously though, 2-hour episodes. I mean, that's pretty long already. But if the topics are good and fun, then yeah, I support the whole thing. Sure. I mean, I'd be willing to record for 2 hours and no problem. Because usually we do this on days that I'm just done working and don't have to work the next day, so I can stay up pretty long. So that's quite convenient. Like I said, I start at usually around 9, so it's... How late did we start? Because we started at 8 my time this time, didn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's now 10 my time. We've been recording or talking for 2 hours.
1:10 here. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, we are.
What you want to bet? Diab stopped the recording already.
no, it's not.
Oh, okay.
No. This is technical information that it's not important, but fun to know. Like one of those "did you know" moments. Not a useful one, but still. Yeah, but like we said, 2 hours of recording. That's like I said, it depends on what the topics are. If they're fun topics and that people can relate to a lot, which we do.
Yeah.
Then 2 hours, it'll be over before you know it. If we do like half an hour episodes and only be informative, like I said, or maybe 45 to 50 minutes and have a little bit of banter in there. I'm not sure if that's gonna. Although if we do go weekly, then we'll eventually get shorter episodes because we eventually run out of stuff to talk about.
I guess it'll come down to this then. People prefer shorter or longer. The durations for either shorter or longer, like what is their view on what's a short episode and what's a long episode, and what's the max they're willing for both to go to. And not only that, after, do they prefer weekly as opposed to me just putting them out whenever I feel them to be put out?
Yeah.
Because for me, I'd rather see people watch the current episode out until I feel like it's been watched enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said,
And the whole advertising thing now is working because now we have a banner thing. Because before used to be the
Yep.
video used to be on the sidebar, but now that's even better. Now we have a link to the post on the sidebar, and now we have a banner which is made by Nightwing,
Thank you,
Thanks.
Nightwing.
and it'll just be updated every single time a new episode comes out.
Yeah.
Which is why when you guys see episode 2, I don't know if it'll be the week after episode 1 or how many weeks after, or it might be next month, because it'll depend of how this is. Which means who knows when this episode's out, but when it's out right now, you guys will know the answer.
Yes, it's out now, basically.
today. Here we go again.
Yeah. So other than that,
Circle.
these recordings before the releases will continue, but I think we're gonna stop right here in January. I think we have enough for now for January.
I agree.
Probably.
We'll probably start back up in late January for recording or early February, and then because if anything, this episode might be in February.
Yes.
Yeah.
You guys would know anyway. Watch.
Yeah.
You know. Just bear with us. This is January 4th.
Oh god.
We've just survived a whole lot of fire.
You know, I think
some of us are still a little deaf.
Yeah.
But we lasted through all of that, and you're expecting us to be bright on one of the earliest days of the new year. Come on. Give us a little break.
Well, I remember one episode I did this whole explanation of recording the episode in between these episodes and all that stuff, and like I remember, I forget who was in it, but somebody said like, "Holy crap, you're gonna confuse the hell out of everybody." like I said it in a way that it would confuse somebody. Like you would have to listen to it many times to understand what I'm trying to say.
Oh dang.
Oh, you're evil.
It was kind of like
Diab, of course.
Well, I can do it right now. Episode 3 was originally recorded before episode 2, and episode 4 was supposed to be recorded today, but I scrapped episode 3, and now this is episode 3 instead.
Yep.
So we
I wonder if people understood that right there.
I understood it, so I'm sure other people
Yeah,
will.
I'm following you.
I could have made it even more confusing starting from episode 1 to current. I think it'd be like, okay, let's start with episode 1, then we went to episode 3, then we went to episode 2, then we went to episode 4. Then episode 4 got kicked up to episode 3, and the original episode 3 got kicked away.
What?
Exactly, there.
Well, I know what you said the first time, and I'm still using that info to process this, and...
I don't know, I'm trying to
gone.
make it sound as confusing as possible.
Oh, that works.
Oh well, people will get to hear both sides, the easier way and the way how I would probably confuse people. And you have to listen to it a few times.
Actually, use the difficult one first, and then ease it out for them, so they can actually. Oh, that's what he said.
Yeah, but you know, you listen to if you heard the second one first, you probably have to write it down and say, okay, first episode, second episode, they got to write it all down and do like arrows and stuff when I'm talking about. It's like, okay, you kick that out of the way, that kick that. So it's like, oh, okay, so episode 4 became episode 3. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yep.
Yeah, that. What?
But yeah, if any episodes like that in the future are like this, expect the same explanations to come up.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll make sure to confuse you as much as possible.
Oh, cool. Can I join?
Jesus.
Yes.
Stop it!
And on that confusing note...
What?
No, not even confusing note. On top of that, explanations, you know. I think it's time we end the episode finally.
Uh,
Bye!